Welcome to Hagrid's Shoes. Here is a question for you. What do you do when you got a pair of shoes with the heels worn out? That's not worn out. Let's pretend. Heels worn out. What do? You take it to the menders, don't you? What if you can't afford it? Well, why not fix it with an old flip-flop? Let's get started. So the first things we're going to need some pinchers to get the heels off, and we're going to need some sandpaper to get it looking nice and smooth. There you go, a bit of sandpaper there. We're going to need some strawberry jam for a toast. No, well, that's not strawberry jam, it's glue. We're going to need some polish or some cream to make it all black all over. And we're going to need a knife to do the cutting. That's what a knife is for. And we're going to need a pen, or a pencil, or a marker, and of course we're going to need the flip-flop, because the flip-flop is going to be the eel. There we go, it's got a nice grip on the bottom, look, so that's going to be brilliant. Now, what we're going to do first is we're going to have to take the eel off. Now there's nothing wrong with that eel, to be fair, but I wanted a pair to show you how to do it, so we're going to take the eel off first. There you go. It looks like it's a real tough job getting it off on this video, but it's not. It's just it's a bit cock-handed trying to do it in front of the camera. But that's quite easy. You just pull it off with the old, what do you call it, the old twisties. There we go. Get rid of the nails. We don't need them. So we'll pull them out. 1, 2, and 3. Come on. Right, now, first thing we're going to have to do is sand this down, because we want the glue to stick to it properly. And if there's any flaky bits on it, the glue will just come off. So we're going to sand that down quickly, get a nice smooth edge. And then we're going to cut the bands of the flip-flop. So once that's it, no going back now. Won't be able to wear them now down the beach. They're gone. But to be fair, this flip-flop stuff's really good. If you're thinking to yourself, oh, you got a pair of flip-flops, get yourself down the pound shop. They're doing for £1 in there. I mean, when you think, healing your shoe for £1, that ain't bad, is it? So we're going to draw around the eel with a pen or the pencil, or something scrapey, so we got a marking. Doesn't have to be perfect, we just want a basic heel shape. So I'm going to draw around the eel. There we go, like so. Lovely job, look. Lovely. Still need to cut them bloody nails, don't I? There we go. And then we're going to cut the flip-flop roughly to size. It doesn't have to be perfect, just the size. At this stage, as long as we've got a heel shape, that's what we're looking for. And there we go. So we're going to cut that around. Best to use a Stanley knife. Then go through that like butter. There we go. So as you can see, it goes on top, but there's still a lot that needs to come off of it as well. But we've got some to play with. It's better to have too much than too little. Now we get our jam. The reason why it's in a jam jar, by the way, is they come in little tubes. And if you squeeze it's Patons, it's called Patons or Patons glue. It's brilliant. It's just like the stuff you use in the shop. Squeeze it into a jar, it will last longer. And we cover the heel. Doesn't have to be too sloppy. Just has to cover the whole heel, so you know that the whole thing's done. And then you have to do the same to the new heel, which is the flip-flop. Now we're not looking for it to be too wet. We want it to be sticky. So once you get to this stage where you've glued both of them up, wait till they get sticky, tacky, doesn't come off on your hands, and then you squash it together. So it's kind of like a Velcro sort of situation. That's how contact adhesive works. So there we go. That's sticky now. If you had a heat lamp or a hot hairdryer, you could probably go over it with that and make it even stickier. But that is going to be enough. Now you don't need to hammer it down because it's such a soft rubber. We could do this by hand. Just keep squeezing it on with our thumb. There we go. That's going nowhere. Now this is the bit that's really horrible. You have to basically sand it around. It could take a long time. If you've got like an orbital sander, that might help. That might be a bit quicker. But otherwise, you do it by hand, and as you can see, it takes a little while, but you do get there. You get all the way around it. And then we're going to get the black cream. Black cream, and then we're going to put that on. And we might have to use a few coats because we're covering a blue and a red colour there. But it covers lovely anyway. As you can see, it's kind of covering quite nicely. Go all the way around the shoe because so the sole and the heel match. And you're probably thinking that those heels or flip-flop was thicker than the original heel. You'd be right, but it doesn't matter because it's not thick, and it's not so thick that it's going to cause any problems. You may just feel slightly taller than what you felt before. But there you go. See, the heel's completely flat on the surface. It's gone all the way around, and that's a lovely job. There we go. Give us a twirl. Give us a twirl. There we go. Lovely job. Lovely job. Well, I'll be back again for another one soon. But in the meantime, keep it real. Whatever that means. You're a wizard, Harry.